I'm Charles Peak, storm tracker and field reporter for the Weather Channel. I'm all over the country and you may have seen me out there.
This whole supercell mesocyclone.
I've got a pretty incredible vehicle set up that gets me through these storms. And I want to show you here right now. So one of the neat things I've got installed here is a squeaky but real effective pull-out rack. When I put on that video reporter hat, I need different lights and cameras and different equipment and cables and stuff. So this gives me the ability, I've got different tripods in here. I've got different lighting equipment, cables that you got at a place that I can put on my windshield up there if I'm shooting some lightning and stay in the safety of it. I carry, you can see this is one of my drones. I carry several drones up here, safety equipment, the rain gear, other cameras up here. I've even got crash wrap because unfortunately, occasionally I lose the windshield. Now, on the top of my vehicle, I've got various other equipment. So obviously lights, those are important because a lot of our nighttime situation, you'll have tornado damage, other kind of damage. I can light it up. I've got this big 52-inch on one side, the same on the other, and another one on the front. So I can light up the world with this. Also, I've got an external antenna for a router because when you're live streaming back to the Weather Channel, it takes a lot of data, and so we work from that angle. You can also see up here, I've got a 360-degree HD camera that I can control from the inside of the vehicle. And so that also, I got one button I can push and it switches from my dash camera to the roof camera. And sometimes when you're going down the road and the tornado's off to your side, I can put it on that tornado as I'm continuing to drive down the road. Okay, and for my dash camera, I've got a situation that I've got it well out of my line of sight. I've got it off to my side. It's securely mounted to the windshield here. I've got the radar going right now and you can look and see that. I can check it. I've got GPS that comes into this unit, so it'll show me exactly where I'm at relative to the storms as I'm looking. And here I've got a extra battery that's built in so that when you're sitting there running power, all of a sudden I don't have a dead battery. And I've also got my broadcast unit right here attached to the seat right there. I can be able to use it as for my live stream as I'm coming down the road and driving around, but it also gives me the ability to take it out. Sometimes I'll put it on my back and attach another camera to it and then walk around to be able to show the damage or the situation that we're dealing with. This car right now has 221,000 miles on it. I buy them used because I put a lot of miles. I get about 2 years out of them driving around 75,000 miles a year. Cases I carry in the vehicle here, I'll have different cameras. This happens to be one of the still cameras I use a lot of times for my, if I'm getting some still lightning or something like that, but then I can also set them up for time-lapse videos that I will use, and I do that a lot. I've got them, this one where it's quick with one set of zoom lenses and this one with a different set of zoom lenses. Also, in hurricane season, it's cheap, but guess what? It's waterproof. So if I'm out in the middle of blowing rain, this gives me that ability to do it. On the other side of the vehicle, I have a case that I carry most of my drone equipment in. You see, I got two of them. Why do you have two? Well, you never know when something's gonna break. And in the middle of something we're shooting, I can't have it where it doesn't work. So if one of them breaks, I got a backup for it. And so I keep most of that in this case right here. One of the things, you need tires that can get traction in mud and snow, and so I've got some gnarly tires that I use. They're a little noisy on the road, but you can also see I've got installed emergency equipment. I don't use this just when I'm riding around, but on the side of the road, if I have to pull over, safety's important, and so this gives me the ability for people to see me. But I hope today I've given you a little taste of what my home away from home is, and you can appreciate it. It's built for functionality more than looks. It's not a show vehicle, it's a working vehicle.